Welcome, and thanks for your interest in the resident assistant position. My name is ARD Eduardo Perez, and I'm the Assistant Resident Director for Santa Catalina North Hall this year.
And I am RD Estrella Cruz. I work over in Sierra Madre and San Joaquin villages this year.
Through this presentation, we hope to answer all of your questions about the job and the application process. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. This info session is not for graduate apartment or family student housing RA application. There is a different info session of video under the FSH/GA tab. So let's start with the basics. What is a resident assistant, or RA for short? RAs are live-in, part-time student staff whose primary responsibilities include community development and supporting a safe living environment. Some things an RA might do include planning and executing community development activities, learning about and referring students to campus resources, helping residents who are locked out, responding to emergency situations, and helping educate their community about any number of topics.
As an RA, you can expect to work an average of 10 to 18 hours per week. However, there may be times that require more than that, especially in the beginning of the job. And some weeks may actually be slower. Generally speaking, you will be expected to keep Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. available for staff meetings. You will also have a weekly one-on-one meeting with one of your supervisors. Beyond that, the rest of your working time will be filled with planning events and other community building activities, connecting with your residents, enforcing policies, serving as part of the after-hours on-call rotation, and responding to various resident issues and concerns. If hired, you will be expected to attend our summer training, which generally starts 2 to 3 weeks prior to the start of the fall quarter. Because RA training is typically scheduled from 9 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, summer session B, GRE, MCAT, LSAT, and other classes are not permitted to be taken during this time. An exact start date for summer training will be shared in the spring. Also, because the RA schedule tends to be busiest during fall, RAs may not participate in Greek Rush during their first quarter as you acclimate to your job and responsibilities. However, you can rush in winter or spring if you are interested in doing so. Some additional work commitments include working special campus events and major event weekends like move-in and move-out weekends, Halloween, Deltopia, and UCSB open house. Exact dates and shifts will vary by community, and you may not be needed the entire time.
We know this is a lot, but there are just a few other expectations we have of our staff. RAs must consult with your supervisor prior to taking on additional work. Additional employment through university roles may not exceed 10 hours per week. If hired, you will be a role model on all levels, at all times, whether it's personal, professional, or academic, on and off campus. Because of this, you must adhere to and enforce all federal and state laws, as well as university policies and regulations. We don't say all of these things to scare you, and we assure you that this isn't as time-consuming as it sounds, but we want to make sure that you'll have full understanding of what you are signing up for should you apply and get the position.
We've already gone over some of these, but the RA job duties vary widely. Your primary role is to foster and develop community among your residents. This can be done a number of ways, which can include planning events, stopping by their room or apartment to say hello, or just having one-on-one conversations with them. You'll also assist your supervisors in distributing information both virtually and in person, and you may need to help students with academic concerns, roommate or neighbor disputes, and/or personal crises. And don't worry if you don't know how to do these things. You will get training. One of the most important job responsibilities you'll have, though, is to help maintain the safety and security of our communities. You'll need to know and enforce housing and university policies and document any student concerns. You will also serve as part of the RA on-call rotation. Every night, weekend, and holiday, there is an RA on-call available to help assist residents who are locked out or with other urgent matters. Often, RAs on-call serve as an initial point of contact for resident concerns or facilities after our emergencies. The role of the RAs in these spaces is to contact appropriate resources, such as emergency responders, after hours maintenance staff, or after hours housing support. As with all responsibilities, RAs receive training throughout the year and always have professional staff support available to them. The frequency of duty varies by community, but you can expect to be on call about once per week. Those hired to work are also expected to help with Thanksgiving, fall, winter, and spring break on-call coverage. Again, you may not be needed the entire time, but we'll work with your supervisor if you have any extenuating circumstances or needs.
In total, there are about 130 RA jobs in university-owned housing. There are 3 different position types listed on the application, but for our presentation, we will focus on the undergraduate RA position. To apply for the undergraduate RA position, please select Undergraduate Housing Resident Assistant. RA contracts are offered for 1 academic year. RAs may serve a second year upon successful reapplication and evaluation from supervisors. The number of return RAs is limited. We also have a limited number of RA positions during the summer. These are for special summer session programs, such as Freshman Summer Start, Sophomore Experience, or Transfer Edge. These summer RA positions start in June or July. More to come on how to be considered for a summer RA position. No matter where you may work, the functions of all RAs are the same. However, the manner in which they are implemented will vary according to the specific community assignment.
To be eligible to apply, you must meet all the following requirements. Maintain full-time student status. Maintain an overall 2.3 GPA and a minimum 2.0 quarterly. Maintain eligibility to live within the community in which you work. Maintain good academic and judicial standing with the university. Successfully pass a background check, be eligible to work in the United States, and abide by all university, federal, state, and local laws and policies. We do welcome and encourage international students and undocumented applicants. If you are an international student, you must have a visa, F1 or J1, which allows you to work a university appointment. Undocumented student applicants will be asked to provide proof of employment authorization.
All right, now let's get to the fun part. Let's talk about the benefits and compensation package of this awesome position. RAs receive housing in the assigned area where they will work. For our residence hall RAs, this is a single occupancy residence hall room. Additionally, residence hall RAs receive a meal plan and a $92 stipend every 2 weeks. Apartment RAs receive a studio apartment or 1-bedroom apartment and $126.50 stipend every 2 weeks. This position also offers a ton of professional development opportunities, expanding your skill set in customer service, event planning, conflict management, emergency response, and much more. You will learn about and connect with campus departments, organizations, and faculty members, and hopefully you will make lifelong connections with some of your fellow staff members and residents.
We will be moving quickly through our selection process through winter quarter, as we expect to have everything wrapped up for you by spring break at the latest. Our online application opened December 1st at 12 noon and will close on January 17th at 12 noon. You can find the link to the RA application on our website or on our Instagram account at UCSB RA Selection. No late applications will be accepted. After reviewing the applications, we will let you know if you will be continuing on in the process or not by January 31st. Candidates moving forward will be invited to participate in an extended individual interview by lead staff. Final decision letters will be emailed during spring break, where you will be notified if we are interested in hiring you for an undergraduate position and the community you will be placed in. Our orientation and onboarding process will take place during the spring quarter and summer. All placements are subject to change as staffing needs fluctuate. Your supervisor will connect with you if changes are needed.
So, what are we looking for? There is no one type of person that makes a great RA. When selecting folks, we really try to find people that complement one another on a team, as well as those who seem like they would fit well within the residential and community living team. That being said, RAs take on a lot of responsibility, so we're definitely looking for candidates who are ready for a challenge. We are looking for individuals who would build strong communities and make human connections, help foster a safe and welcoming environment for all, promote academic success, learning, and wellness, provide support and services to residents, be present and engaged in the community, and manage their time and administrative duties efficiently. In regards to our work culture, we define this through our 5 vision statements. Human connection is the heart of our work. We exemplify diversity and inclusivity. We are a catalyst for collaboration and co-creation. We recognize opportunities for growth when mistakes occur. We keep it fresh, vibrant, and innovative. We strive to help all of our residents build their home away from home and find their place of belonging at UCSB. If this sounds appealing to you, we really hope you apply. Before closing, please pause the video and scan the QR code to let us know that you viewed this info session. Thanks for joining us for this informational session on our selection process. We realize that we aren't able to cover everything and that you might still have so many more questions. So here are some frequently asked questions we can answer. Can I choose which building I work and live in?
Not necessarily. For undergraduate candidates, we will ask for your placement preferences during the selection process, but there is no guarantee of placement in a particular community.
Can I still apply if I never lived in university-owned housing?
Yes,
Can I apply if I am undocumented?
yes, you are eligible to apply. However, you will need the required paperwork in order to be hired for the position.
What should I do for housing if I'm applying for an RA position?
We highly suggest and encourage that all candidates make alternative plans for housing in case they are not offered a position. This may involve signing a housing contract for the coming year. If you sign a housing contract with UCSB Housing and accept the RA position, your contract will be transferred to your new assignment. If you sign a housing contract and are not offered a position and are no longer interested in living on campus, you will be able to cancel your housing contract without penalty. Again, please plan accordingly. We highly encourage all applicants to complete a housing contract for the following academic year.
My decision email said that I am an alternate. What does that mean?
During our hiring process, we offer a select number of candidates an alternate position. If any of the candidates we made offers to are unable to fulfill the requirements of the position, we will look to our alternate pool to find a replacement.
What if I don't get the position?
There are so many qualified and amazing candidates, and unfortunately, we can't hire everyone. The hiring process for RAs is extremely competitive. So if you aren't offered a position, we suggest that you pursue other leadership opportunities on campus and apply again the following year. Please check our website and Instagram for our frequently asked questions or contact us via email if we haven't answered yours. We look forward to reviewing your application and meeting you through this process. Applications close at noon, January 17, 2024. So be sure to submit your application on time for consideration. Good luck!